ちを燃やせ怒りを燃やせ今がその時だ
And we are live again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of TokuTitanCast. I am your host, Davis Madole, content creator on YouTube, all that jazz. And tonight we have Kaiju Tony.
Sup?
How's it going, man?
Good. Real good.
Nice. Glad to hear. And we also have Derek from Bonus Commentary.
Hello, everybody.
How's it going?
I'm real excited to be here. I'm looking forward to seeing the fastest robot on record.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it myself. And by the way, Tony, Derek, nice shirts.
Thanks.
Hey,
Nice shirt too, man.
It's nice and comfortable, actually.
It's stab proof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it didn't cost me that much. It's very sensibly priced.
Yeah.
Where would I find something like this, Davis?
Well, you can find yours at tpublic.com/user/TitanGoji. However, that's not exactly the point of this stream, but I'll get to that later because we also have Jay St. G from Nerd Cage Live.
Yes, Nerd Cage and TokuTitanCast coming at you like a link to the past because we here to win. Because tonight we are watching Pacific Rim, sex, kaiju, and killer robots. Yeah, we more metal than the band Probot. Titan Goji more jacked than Tom Hardy. Without further ado, let's start this friggin' watch party.
Let's get it. Hell yeah.
Yes.
And last but not least, we have Laura from Review Roulette.
What's happening? I'm ready to watch the only Pacific Rim movie that they made.
Oh, yes.
The only one.
The only Pacific Rim thing ever. There is no sequel.
It's a shame they never made more. It's a shame.
Yeah.
No Netflix anime. There's only
Good
one
comics.
movie.
There were good comics.
Yeah.
And then I don't have the Toko Titan one, but I got Char. I got double
Hell
robot.
yeah.
I got Char and Draco Azul, so I should be. You don't want to do denim on denim, but I figured robot on robot would be okay.
Hell yeah. Sounds nice. And
The
let's
way the Lord
see.
intended.
In the chat, we have Sunzilla, Shay,
What's up,
Cole.
Hola.
What's up, Cole?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, Cole. We also have Doomzilla and Ozon. Don't think I've seen you here before. Appreciate you popping in. But tonight we are gathered here for a watch party of Pacific Rim. One of my favorite movies ever. I just cannot get enough of it every time I watch it. But before we continue, I also want to let you guys know that not only is this a watch party, this is also a charity stream, as we're also raising money for the Animal Humane Society. So if you happen to have like a couple extra bucks on you, feel free to donate through the stream here on YouTube. It's going towards something fantastic. The goal for this stream is 200. So far, we have raised 10% of that, so off to a solid start already.
We can do it. We can do it.
Yeah.
I just dropped another 20.
Oh wait, what?
I did.
It
we're up to
takes
40.
a minute to load. Like it takes like a minute or two for it to show up on the.
I see it now. Okay, make that 20% of the way through.
Woo!
Sweet.
Almost a quarter of the way there. Let's go.
Yeah.
We're halfway there.
All right. So before we start watching Pacific Rim, let's all go around and talk about our experiences with this film, starting with Jay.
Okay, so I have not watched this movie since I saw it in IMAX in theaters. So I'm looking forward to going back and watching it with these this fine chunk of humanity on screen. So looking forward to watching it again. When I first watched it, I was just like, all right. It didn't it didn't impact me that much, but I didn't downright hate it either. So maybe upon a second watch with all you fine people, maybe there'll be stuff you can point out will make me appreciate the movie more. Plus, Guillermo del Toro is a GOAT, and so is Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
So this will be fun, and yeah, that's all I got.
Sounds good. All right, Laura.
So I saw this movie in IMAX. I had to drive 3 hours so I could go see it at the Minnesota Zoo, and I'd had to pay to get into the zoo just so I could watch it in IMAX. And then I remember waiting for it to come out in DVD because this was as a Godzilla fan, there hadn't been shit since 98. You kind of got a little bit in 2004, but this was rain in the drought of hundreds of years. This is the thing that I needed to continue being a giant monster fan. It was the most amazing thing, and I love this movie. It's so good. It's so good. I'm very excited to watch it. I haven't watched it in probably a year, so I'm excited to watch it.
All righty. Derek.
Much like Laura, I was also very excited, but I got to see a preview of this at California. It's not California Comic-Con, but it was WonderCon. It was WonderCon, one of the first years.
That's awesome.
And Guillermo del Toro came out to kind of talk about the movie, and the guy was self-admittedly, he actually said this to a full audience of people. It was 10 a.m. and he was drunk already, and he was talking about how much he loved making this movie and how all the actors were little bitches except Ryoko Kuchiki. It was replayed the bit where Gypsy smacks Leatherback in the face with the tanker twice because he loved the audience reaction so much. So this will always hold a special place in my heart for a lot of reasons. But that is one of my favorite stories to tell people.
Nice. That's awesome. All right, Tony.
Okay, well, Pacific Rim. I gotta say that this was the movie that turned 13-year-olds who were into kaiju and giant robots into men, and this was legit one of the greatest movies I've ever seen in my life. And yeah, just like you, I bought this in DVD and Blu-ray and watched it religiously. So yeah, there's that.
Awesome. So my experience with Pacific Rim, I was already a bit of a Godzilla fan at the time, hearing about 2014, and and when I first saw it in theaters with my parents, I immediately fell in love with it to the point where I watched it 2 more times in a theater. And then when the Blu-ray came out, as Tony already brought up, I watched it religiously. I watched it every night. I just could not get enough of it. And I guess I also have that movie to thank. Partly to thank for my love of classic mecha and tokusatsu, because the movie is really just a huge love letter to stuff like Ultraman, Mazinger Z, so on and so forth. Even a couple of the Jaegers in the movie are designed after mobile suits from Gundam, which is super cool. With all that out, okay. We have raised $90 out of 200.
Nice.
Hot damn.
We just need $10 more,
guys.
$10 more.
Keep it going.
And before we continue, a part of this is thanks to everyone who donated to the Thankmas stream last month. All of y'all are just absolutely incredible. This watch party was one of the milestones, and I'm just going to say this right now. Continuing forward, every watch party on TokuTitanCast, there will be a fundraiser attached to it.
Oh,
because one, I don't I don't monetize watch parties after they're streamed because like it'd be kind of weird to have mid-break ads while there's like a movie playing on one side and then there's like an ad just stopping it. So I figured, you know what? There's going to be a fundraiser every watch party from here on out. So
Nice.
Nice.
Very cool.
Taking notes.
Alrighty, so
You have to take notes to be nice. Come on now. Come on.
Hi, timer.
Oh, timer's here,
Yep,
everybody.
yep, I got the
All right.
timer here. And I am queued up at 00 when y'all are ready.
Same.
Yes.
Yes.
Righty, Friday.
Or wait, actually, I should probably give everyone in the live chat some time to like get prepared. So it is
Donate more.
it's 8:12 on my end. I'd say about 3 or 5 minutes we get going. Is that cool?
Just think of the puppies, guys, when you donate.
Yes.
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 Yes, always.
Exactly.
Yes.
Two of our three puppies are adopted, so I was very excited to be on here.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't for the Animal Foundation, I wouldn't have the two brats and the other brat that are running around right now trying to eat popcorn.
I'm eating gummy bears.
I
I don't
am.
think dogs can eat
We
people.
got a bot in the chat.
Wow, that
Dave,
was
do you have a
quick.
thing for bringing bots in?
What the hell is that? I can't speak
Sister
Russian.
19 LOL online. Okay.
Mother Russia.
Assuming.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, they are pretty busy over there trying to hack into every single goddamn country.
I had like the weirdest realization today that made me feel old, where it's like a lot of your like younger fans, like because like what was it, like 98 didn't even come out. If you weren't even born yet, right, Davis? Like when 98 came out,
Oh, don't say that.
or were you like
Yeah,
one or two?
exactly.
So it's just like all of these younger Godzilla fans, their first movie was 14 or 16. No, 2014, right? Is
Yeah,
when
2014 was
yeah.
Gareth Edwards.
it's just like, oh my god.
All the old guys or all the old folks are down in the bottom row. It's the youngsters that are up top right now. Oh man, Cloverfield was the other movie that kind of kept me going for
That's
the
right.
longest time. I saw
Oh,
that one like
that's a good
3
one.
times in theaters, like just like scratching that Godzilla itch. And I was like, yeah, this is
I
so
like
great.
Cloverfield, man.
I love Cloverfield.
Yeah.
I don't give
That's
a
good
shit.
one.
I liked when
And-
because that trailer played during Transformers. Like you would if you went to go see Transformers, that trailer played, and I remember people
Hell
like,
yeah.
"Oh, that looks like Godzilla." I'm like, "It's not. It's not.
The
I
other,
wish it was, but
the
it's
other
not."
popular theory was Power Rangers. I remember. That would have made a hell of a lot of sense considering, but whatever.
Oh, because that would have been around.
Plus-
Was it Chronicle? Was that the found?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Chronicle was a few years later, I think.
Oh, okay. Because I remember there was supposed to be like the found footage, like Sentai, Super Sentai movie that they had hinted at with like Chronicle type stuff, and I'm like, oh, that would be cool. But no, we got what we got.
Yeah.
Plus, Cloverfield brought us Lizzie Kaplan, so
Oh, we
Can't
have
complain there.
Enshima in the chat. Quick hello to everyone. I too am
What's up?
old when I first saw Godzilla 35 million years ago.
He was in 54.
Enshima also helped raise Ishiro Honda. So
Oh, wee boy, wee boy. I have my Inshima plushie. I'm a plushie.
Oh, nice.
nice.
That's cool. Shay is asking if any of us have seen Troll Hunter. I have not actually, but I've been meaning to for a while.
I saw it a few years ago, and I really enjoyed it as a found footage, like alternate, in terms of like concept, because the whole movie, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm thinking of the same movie, is shot entirely in first person as a found footage movie. It's very well done if you ever get the opportunity. I think it's on Netflix right now.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Because there's like two different versions, isn't it? Because it's like is it Swedish or like
Yes.
Norwegian?
We got monstrosities. We know how much Matt loves this movie.
Hey,
What's up, Matt?
what's up, Matt?
He's here till the robots show
Oh,
up, and he's
dude.
like, I gotta
Yeah.
go.
We're watching robots.
We're watching Transformers, Matt. So get out of here.
Oh no, I'm suddenly sick. I have to go.
Got
Actually, it's
robotitis.
uprising.
God, could you imagine? We should just do a watch party where we all just get up and leave while uprising. Just have the ticker go down.
Yeah, I remember during the Thankmas stream, I did that uprising gag, and then I immediately regretted it.
I talked you out of it. I'm like, could we watch a good one? Could we watch a good one?
Ah, great, another Russian bot. I can't pronounce it.
Jeez, Davis,
It's Twitch.
It's like this. Oh, it's Twitch.
I think it's Twitch.
It looks like
no, it's
Blocked.
come from YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's in the YouTube chat on the video.
All right.
Yeah.
like, come on, Davis, use a goddamn condom. You're bringing in like all this like disease bots coming in here.
Yeah.
An interesting analogy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, when it came to the whole uprising bit, I was thinking, okay, this is gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny. We're gonna watch Uprising eventually, and it's gonna suck. And then after I did that little thing, I was like, oh yeah, this was a bad idea.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you already
I've
had to do
never
like
seen
a
it, so-
camera one. Oh, then you have to do 2 bad things in a row.
Yeah, Valerie, you're not missing much. That's all I have to say.
Yeah,
I also have
agreed.
not seen Uprising. With the second I heard Del Toro wasn't attached, I was like, nah, dude, I'm out.
I saw it in the theater and I was really drunk because I was like really annoyed with the movie. So I just kept going back to get more beer from the theater, and it was really expensive. But I'm like, this movie is horrible. Like, it's just so bad.
What theater did you go to that served a beer?
What do you mean? I live in Vegas
They're out there.
at the time.
Oh,
They're
Yeah.
out
well,
there.
aside Galaxy Theaters, because that's where I got super wasted while watching Spider-Man No Way Home. But whatever, that's something else.
Did you go? What was it? The Galaxy or like the Galleria? Where'd you go?
It's the one that's freaking by an Olive Garden. It's right next to some boba place that serves some cheesecake Oreo slush that like kind of made me puke a little. Well, then again, I was also a bit wasted, so.
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing about like most of the theaters in Vegas. They're in a casino. Like you just wouldn't
Yeah.
think that what happens. Go gamble and then go watch Uprising and then just get really drunk afterward. You're like, yep, I'm good.
All right, so
ready?
I think enough time has passed.
I'm
Yeah,
ready. I'm ready.
I am queued up at 00.
0-0.
All right.
All right, everyone ready?
Yes.
Ready.
All right, let us cancel the apocalypse in 3, 2,
2,
1,
1.
play.
Ooh.
And this is already the greatest movie ever.
Yes.
So good.
All right. It's been an 8-year gap for me. Or actually, no. Wait, no. It was 2013. So 9-year gap. About a 9-year gap.
Oh my God, it's been that
Oh,
long
wow.
since this movie came out.
Yep.
What the hell?
I was in middle school when this came out.
Oh, stop it.
Stop.
Stop. Just stop right there, homie.
Damn whippersnappers, and you're not being as old as us.
How dare you be
Okay.
just born later? Just-
See, it's already telling us to drink Jaeger bombs.
Also,
Actually, when I did drink, Jaeger bombs are awesome. Just saying. I don't drink
Yes,
no
they
more, but
are.
when I did, Jaeger bombs. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Have you ever been to a place called Hofbrauhaus? Because Hofbrauhaus, you could take a shot of either Fireball or Jaeger bomb, and some woman would slap you in the butt with a big wooden paddle.
That's a heart attack grill.
That place too. But Hofbrauhaus, I had 3 cups of German beer, a freaking Fireball, and 1 of the Jaeger bomb, and yeah, I had to basically
Take that,
Leave.
San Francisco Bridge.
I had to basically leave the debit card on the table for my dad to pay everything. I just walked out, and you can guess what happened next.
I love this
Story,
opening.
War,
It conveys
Destruction,
so much
and Godzilla
information.
2014.
Oh my god!
Yeah, this opening just like conveys so much information more than like any other like kaiju movie. Like I feel like it just sets the tone for the entire movie. You're like, I know what's going on. Fucking
Oh,
sucks.
it really does, and it does it in such little time, and it like within these first few minutes, there's already so much world building established.
Obama.
Never heard of them.
Oh yeah, I think in the Pacific Rim canon, the first kaiju attack was supposed to be in like 2013 or 15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I read the novelization. I think it was like 13, and then there was a little bit of a gap, and then they kept coming like faster and faster.
Don't you hate
So
it when that happens?
Always like,
yeah. So safe to say that Pacific Rim is an alternate history movie.
True enough.
This is what the world could have been like if there were monsters.
It's the
this is
universe
what the
we
world
don't
could have
deserve.
been instead of COVID. This is like the alternate universe where instead of COVID happens, kaiju happens.
I want the kaiju death. I want the kaiju death of the Earth. Give me that instead.
Hey, once the kaiju start coming, I'm just gonna get a job at an insurance company because I'll be make a good living. Just saying. Interesting enough, long before this movie was released, like back in like 2009, 2010, there were talks of like Godzilla 2014 and Pacific Rim were supposed to be combined. Like that was the intent at first, that Pacific Rim and Godzilla 2014 would be the same, like combined together.
I think I might have heard
It makes
something
you
about that.
wonder what it could have been.
Yeah. Interesting.
Plot-wise, I think it would have been a matter of Godzilla just swimming into a portal by accident and, yeah, encountering all the Jaegers and Kaiju of that world and being totally weirded out that they're not like him at all. Alaska.
By the way,
Oh.
Charlie Hunnam is rumored to be one of the runners-up for to play Johnny Cage in the Mortal Kombat sequel.
Oh
I
really?
wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that at all.
As the last thing he was in was King Arthur. Is that the last thing he did?
Yeah.
The Gentleman.
I think so. Oh, Gentleman, yes.
The Gentleman was last year. What? I don't know if he did a movie. in
He was great
2021.
in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is this
Sons of
version
Anarchy was a
2020
good
more
show.
badass than the actual 2020?
Oh, those suits.
It's just the universe we don't deserve.
There's so much practical effects in this movie too. I think that's why another thing with Uprising was just like they just didn't do any of that stuff. I'm like, everything looks so cool.
I also like that Del Toro was like, "Oh, this Portal game is pretty cool. Oh, I like this voice actress. We're gonna put her in my movie." We'll have
As soon as
soft
I heard
tacos
it, I was just like, oh my god, she's everywhere.
later.
We're in the Black Mesa timeline.
Oh, that would have been great if there was some kind of cameo from Black Mesa. Just
Turns
was
out
gonna say,
Half-Life is
tag
just
with
happening
it.
during
Yeah.
this. That would be great.
some guys just running around with a crowbar.
This is one of the best theme songs in any movie, honestly.
It's so hype.
It is.
I'm just really, yeah, because I got the soundtrack too, because I was like, fucking read the book, and then the soundtrack. I was like, apparently, I was very excited for this movie. Idris Elba looks so young. Would this have been the first thing he was in, like, in America? Because I know he's in, crap, what's the show?
No.
Dark Tower, I think? No,
28
it doesn't.
28 weeks later, he was the general, and that came out another like 8 years.
He was
prior.
also in American Gangster.
That's a show, though, right? Isn't that the show that was on the BBC?
Not
Or
sure.
no, what is that?
This whole
Oh,
sequence is just so cool.
Yep.
Del Toro's like, "You want me to show you my weeb card? I got it right here, bitch."
It's just amazing that Del Toro's actually an Oscar-winning director, and he does movies like this.
I mean, this is a good movie.
Yeah,
Like that there was basically the Pilder on sequence from Mazinger Z, except the head just twists on.
I don't know if it's still on YouTube, but they have like, I think Conan O'Brien went to his house and did a tour, and he just has so much shit in his house. Like, I think he's got like life-size like Linda Blair dolls, and then he's got like all of the animators from this movie. But I think they ended up like breaking something, and they said he couldn't come back. But it's just like his house is just shot. Like He's got like original Harryhausen stuff in there. I was just like, I'd love to go
Oh.
see what his house looks like.
I let you remember my dad whispering to my ear in the theater at this point in the movie. This is so cool when Gypsy Danger goes into the ocean, and
You're like, I know, right? I know.
because my dad's a big Mazinger Z fan, big Get a Robo fan, Gurndizer. What else is he into? Voltus 5. So yeah.
I really want to watch that upcoming live action Voltus 5 show that's coming out in the Philippines.
Yep. I'll be able to understand some of it without subtitles.
Uh,
The skull, a symbol of death. Yeah.
Special effects have aged pretty good.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a lot of practical in there. The
Yeah.
rigs that they're attached to are practical.
Yeah.
yeah, like the cockpit that they're in, like that's an actual set piece that they made.
Yeah.
Like they're actually standing on like these platforms with hydraulics underneath.
And they're like designed to actually have resistance.
Yeah, because I always thought it was like choreographed, but I didn't realize it was actually the actors that moved them. Because I always thought they like choreographed like the hydraulics to make it look like they were in sync. But I guess from the lady said that they were the ones that moved them, and they have to like do them at the same time.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
God. I want to be cool enough to pilot a Jaeger.
Well, if you ever want to pilot a Jaeger, you gotta find someone who you're comfortable with reading your mind.
Yeah. That's another thing they took out in Uprising. Like they're just kind of made it that anybody could kind of do it. Like
No, as
What
long
a-
as your brain is blank or something, but you won't fight as good. But at the same time, Uprising had like a human brain in a jar for some reason, and they don't explain that.
yeah, I think it had a name. Wasn't it like Barbara or something like that? No.
At least this movie got the physics right, unlike Godzilla vs. Kong.
With what, water? Agua?
I'm just saying in general, like the physics of the robot movements.
Yeah.
It's okay, guys. It's Gamera. It's a floating atoll.
This is just going to be a lot of us
Oh,
just
it
watching
looks
this movie.
like-
You guys know that, right?
It's-
Hey, Derek, it looks like they got Giran instead.
Close enough. Same universe. Where are Florbella and Barbella?
I just like how it shows them down.
Oh, shit.
I got the chills just now. Not
Jet
gonna lie.
Jaguar! It looks like a cross between Jet Jaguar and Master Chief if he was like a giant robot.
Yeah,
He is a
it
giant robot.
kind of does. I also like how Gypsy
Well,
Danger
I haven't seen it for the
kinda
Halo TV show.
I like how Gypsy Danger looks like a football player.
Yeah, definitely got that like the broad shoulders going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shoulder pads and everything. Also like how it kind of has this sort of like World War II motif. Going for it.
It's looks like those
that's one
like
of my
fighter
favorite
pilots.
things. Yeah, like that's one of my favorite things about the Jaeger designs in this movie, and like they're all very unique in their own ways.
Was it what's the Russian one? Like Eureka? No wait.
Cherno Alpha.
Cherno Alpha.
Alpha.
Cherno Alpha.
Because which one's Eureka Tango was the Australian?
Striker Rika is Australian.
What's the 3-armed one? The one that's by the triplets.
Crimson Typhoon.
Crimson
Yeah.
Typhoon.
But
The
I
one
can't
that's-
do math. I know these robots off the top of my head, but I can't do math.
The one that's named Tango is from a flashback scene.
Coyote Tango, and that one was designed after the gun cannon from Gundam.
Oh, that's the one
Yeah,
that he's in and saves her as a little kid, right? Is that one?
yeah, that's the
Oh.
one. And Shurnappa was also designed after Azaku.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I did not know that. I know it's supposed to
Yep.
look like it's holding a
Oh,
nuclear
bitch
reactor
slap.
on its head.
Yeah. It's that, but it's also big, green, and it's got one eye technically.
Oh, that's right. Pain. Why was I designed to feel pain?
Oh God.
Don't forget to donate. We're at $90, folks.
How are we doing with the donations?
We need it for the animals.
Save the
If you
puppies.
donate money, we'll
we're-
talk more.
We're still sitting at 90 out of 200.
For the puppies.
For the puppies.
Probably
20 bucks?
kitties too, but
Yeah.
meh.
$20 gives you, you think about it like this: you're buying them bags of dog food. $40 gets you one of
Yep.
those over-the-shoulder bags of dog food.
And you're also helping provide shelter and medical help.
Think about it like this: what if a kaiju attack happened right now? What would happen to the dogs?
Aw.
Yeah, exactly. Donate.
Oh, we have
What's up,
Wildband in
Wildband?
the chat. What's up?
Wild Band.
Oh, Matt from Monstrosities just donated $5. Thank you so much.
Hot damn.
Nice.
$5.
Oh,
Thank you, Matt.
We have a little bit of trivia from Badre Bali. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Thank you for popping in. Trivia time. Gypsy Danger had a cameo in the final chapter of the manga Shin Mazinger Zero, which I actually did see a scan of that on Twitter, and it's badass.
That's awesome.
That moment when Pacific Rim is just so awesome that it's even recognized by Japan when it comes to the entire mecha genre. That it shows up in an official Mazinger manga.
I couldn't tell if this would be the best day of my life or the worst day of my life.
I think it would be good until that happened, and you're like, oh,
Oh.
only one came out.
I just want to say I am watching this on a laptop, and I felt the weight of that.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Hey Tony, thank you for the 5.
Yep.
All right.
We're halfway there.
Now the song is appropriate.
Yep. Now it's appropriate.
Like, how long does that kid have to run for? They're like, I'll see you in 2 days.
God damn.
Well, suits are much cooler versions than stormtroopers.
Oh yeah.
Just gonna say he looks
Oh,
like he
yeah.
just saw Uprising.
Ah,
It's a really big upgrade from like the bikinis they wore in Gunbuster. Like, I'm glad they finally gave him some more stuff to wear.
Oh yeah. In this part, the title. Oh yeah.
Davis, you got a challenge from Sunzilla.
Davis, I dare you to say GBK is better than Monster Zero right in front of Jay. Hey, Jay, Godzilla vs. Kong is better than Monster Zero.
To each their own, I guess.
You should have made him donate $10 for
Okay,
it.
you're mistaken to Sunzo, you're mistaking me for Cole. I don't react like Cole does. Cole's the one that, if you want to trigger someone, trigger Cole. Cole gets triggered very easily when you say Godzilla versus Megalon in vain.
Lies! Deception!
And he goes nuts.
I like it when it just goes through the wall, like right after they built it. They're like, it's really promising that this wall is going to be really good. And they're like, no.
No. So instead, we're just going to build a really ineffective wall. Never mind that we've dumped billions upon billions. God knows how much do you think a Jaeger costs?
Oh God.
50 billion?
Well,
Probably
to
the thing has an
inflation,
entire
I'm going to
nation.
say. I'm just going to say $1 billion due to inflation. There you go.
But
Due
like
to inflation?
with the number of Jaegers they built, so maybe at 50
Oh.
billion, I guess.
Well, there was a bunch.
Now you have to keep in mind this is in the future, so that's probably almost 100 billion.
I was gonna say that's like 5 NFTs.
Oh, God. They started their own cryptocurrency. They're like, this is the Jaeger coin. We're going to need you to get into this. We don't have the bond system anymore. Pretty much just all NFTs. Like, oh, God.
In Alaska, that's where Snake's from.
God, did you see him like sneaking into Wall of Life?
I like the Attack on Titan wall better.
About as effective.
Yeah.
Plus, in Attack on Titan, there are Titans inside the walls themselves.
Spoiler alert!
Yeah, spoiler for
It's like the first episode.
Yeah, it's the first season.
I think it's in the trailer.
I mean, end of season 1. It was in the trailer for season 2. I think everyone knows that.
I promised Davis I'll get back on the train. I got through season 1. I will start season 2 soon. I got it up on my TV.
I just love the imagery of this movie. Like what's going on right here with the walls.
I also like that
honestly
they somehow managed to make this whole sequence somehow desirable. Like the bit where he goes down the rails at some point. Yeah. This looks awesome.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't mind working there.
It's Jackie Chan shit right there.
I think it's important to mention that people shouldn't feel like they have to donate. If you
Another
have
Russian bot.
Yeah.
We have another Russian bot in the chat.
Another one.
Another one bites dust.
Oh, that's where Godzilla 98 died.
They're in New York?
No,
They're in Sydney.
No, in
Australia.
Final War.
Oh, right, Final Wars.
Australia.
I was thinking literally the end of 98.
I think he got beamed up before he died, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, fuck shit
It's
up.
a new record!
Boo, boo, boo.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, that's so cool.
Awesome. Saship mate.
I forgot what his name is, but I met him at BlizzCon. It was just really funny because he was there to promote Warcraft. I was just like, why are you here?
Oh wait, the Warcraft movie? Wait, that guy was in it?
Yeah, the Australian guy. Well, I guess he's British in real life, but yeah, he's one of the mocap guys. Like I think he's Ron. I forgot who he plays. He's like Ron Perlman's son.
Oh. Okay.
I don't remember the Warcraft. I forgot all my Warcraft lore to move out of the way for the Final Fantasy shit.
Good. Tataru is proud of you.
Yeah, I gotta get past Stormblood at some point in time.
I mean, I played through all the dungeons and actually did the New Game Plus and actually played through the quest instead of, yeah, never mind. I just don't have to catch up with everyone. That's the thing.
I like how he's dramatically sitting there waiting for him. He was like, "Is he gonna come through the door yet? I gotta sit here. This is the right spot." It's gonna come here.
Yeah.
You're also my only choice.
Oh my god, Charlie Hunnam's trying so hard to hide his accent.
You should, honestly, if I
He
was-
struggled that in Sons of Anarchy. He struggled so bad.
oh man. Oh.
It's gonna be okay, Tony. It's gonna be okay.
That's a raw line right there.
Man. You know, if Charlie Hunter ever,
call it the
if he ever
Shatter
plays
Dome.
Green, if he ever plays Green Arrow, which I kind of would want, I wouldn't mind him keeping that accent because he should just fully embrace it. Because I'm pretty sure he'd be a better Green Arrow than Stephen Amell from CW.
Well, you know, you put CW on
He's
it.
certainly got the look for it.
Yeah.
But again, he's not the greatest at hiding his accent. He's much better when he uses his natural accent, you know? Again, the gentleman.
I like that Del Toro
Which
thought
is
about
kind of
this
why
character
I
so
don't.
much.
I'm hesitant about him being Johnny Cage because of his accent.
There's actually one of the behind the scenes videos where he talks about how much of a how enclosed Ryoko's character is, that even her umbrella is meant to like showcase that she never likes to be bothered by the world around her.
Oh, because it's more down around her than his.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's twice the size of a regular umbrella,
It's like, fuck off.
and that was by design.
She's also going to be in What to Do with the Dead Kaiju, which is coming out month, if not March.
I'm really excited for that one. That one looks amazing.
Yep.
What is
Oh, yeah.
what is this? I've not heard
What
of
is it?
this.
It's where they're cleaning up the dead kaiju. It's a comedy.
I've not heard
Yeah,
of that.
and it
I'm
has
excited.
and the kaiju is designed by Shinichi Wakasa, who did some of the Godzilla, not Godzilla designs, some of the kaiju designs in the Millennium Godzilla series.
Fuck yes.
Where's this coming out on?
It's
In
going out in
Japan?
Japan, I think, next month or March. I'm not sure if it's going to get an international release of sorts, but I do know the Japanese title is The Great Kaiju Cleanup, and the international title is What to Do with the Dead Kaiju.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
Yeah, because they're like the
Charlie
two
Day.
people in the cleanup crew. And then I think, I don't know if something comes alive or I wonder what like the plot is. Because in the trailer, they don't really show too much.
so is it
Yeah.
is that bodies and kaiju poop, or just bodies, or both?
Well, it looks
It's a
like
dead
bodies.
kaiju.
Yeah, like the poster is like a dead kaiju in the background with the lead characters in the front of it.
Oh, that could be a fun job if it pays enough.
I would freaking work for them.
Sunzilla asks if TokuTitanCast would ever do a tier list of all the Godzilla designs.
Hmm.
That'd be a fun one.
Considering how the Godzilla ranking went for like 7 hours, I'm a little hesitant on that.
We also gotta like include other Godzilla
Way more
designs from
stuff.
outside the movies, like comic books, like the Marvel Godzilla cartoons, and that's gonna complicate things a little bit more than it already needs to be.
I say we do alien races.
That's even more complicated.
Yeah.
Well, there's only a handful.
Okay,
Compared to like
Right.
Godzilla suits and Godzilla movies, you know.
The games are different races, and then in the comics they're different races.
Yeah. There's those
And then in
freaking
the anime, they're the races again, but you don't quite know if they're the same races or not.
there's those freaking red parasite aliens, like they're red xenomorphs with like parasites inside the brains or something. Oh yeah. Crazy time.
Sunzilla asks, what is our favorite Pacific Rim kaiju?
Itachi?
Ooh. I gotta go
Anyone
with
else?
Knife Head. Only for the Giran callback.
What's the ape
Laura, Jay,
kind of looking one?
Ape One's Leatherback.
Leatherback.
I think I like that because it's the fight with Leatherback and then is that one Hitachi, the other one? Because isn't
Yeah.
it two kaiju? Okay,
Yes.
Yeah.
probably Leatherback. I'll
I
go
was
with
going with
Leatherback.
Knife Head.
Leatherback is also my favorite. He's super cool.
Oh,
I like
fuck.
with
Master
Leatherback.
Chief.
That's when you could tell that they made a conscious effort to put, because when they built the monsters, didn't they make sure that a person would fit in this monster? Like with Leatherback, it's oh yeah, that's that would fit in there.
Yep.
Awesome bulldog.
Yep. Gamera versus Giran is still Sunzilla's waifu.
Oh, Bulldogs.
Best boy.
I like how that it was a day before retirement instead of a day.
Also, Idris Elba. I want that jacket. That jacket is tits. I want it.
Oh yeah.
Striker.
I'll just take the Jaeger.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna put it?
I live in
No, live in it.
Lancaster. There's plenty of parking room out here.
I'm sure you could plug that into those Tesla things. It's fine.
Oh yeah, it'll just take 5 years to actually charge. Oh man, my commute to work would be so much quicker.
How many steps?
Yeah.
Can you get to work without making the mess?
Marshall.
Also, my mustache is fucking amazing.
Yeah, he kind of does have that Rumba Raw mustache going.
Yeah, just a bit.
Okay, so after seeing the episode of Always Sunny that has I forget the name of the actor, but the actor
Charlie
who plays
Day?
Scott Lee. No, not Charlie Day. The guy who plays Herman. There's an episode of Always Sunny where he's in it. It's this episode where he uses Charlie as a test subject for the sort of experiment that's supposed to make him super smart, but in the end, he's still a dumbass. He just thinks he's really smart. I love that episode so much. I can't help but think of that every time I see them together in this movie now.
Davis, did you watch
Yeah,
Peacemaker
we will
yet?
see. I have not seen Peacemaker yet.
man.
I ask you every fucking day.
Yeah. I've been watching Gundam Wing.
Nice.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna bust your nuts because by the time you watch it, you'll be able to binge all 8 episodes at once instead of waiting week to week. So I won't
Yeah.
bust your chops.
Yeah, I've also had people bothering me about Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Oh God! If Mark Withers hates it, then I don't even need to I have nothing more to prove.
unless you
And
Okay.
Mark likes Star Wars.
I feel like Gundam Wing was the better choice. I feel like you did
Yeah.
good there. That was my first
Tell you what,
Gundam.
though,
Yeah, mine too.
three
Tsunami.
shows I'm excited for: Picard season 2, Halo, and that Tommy Lee Pamela Anderson show coming out next week.
Oh yeah.
There's some TV to look forward to.
my first Gundam was Gundam Seed.
Nice.
That was another Toonami one, wasn't it?
Yep.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think I dropped off when they started doing Chibi Gundam.
Oh.
Yo, Tony, this shit reminds me of Resident Evil. Tyrants in the
It's
test
magnificent.
tubes and whatever.
Chris?
Speaking of
Stop
Resident
it.
Evil, every Tuesday we are playing Code Veronica every Tuesday. Come hang with us on Twitch. Twitch.tv/NerdCageLive. Every Tuesday.
Where's your favorite brave, man?
Now we will see what happens when we turn spiders into cats.
No.
Oh, she's a beauty.
Also,
Gypsy
Gypsy
Danger or Mako?
I was gonna...
What do you think?
Yes.
A little bit of one, a little bit of two.
Both are bae.
Yeah.
She always was.
I feel like for that guy, they wanted Joseph Gordon-Levitt, but he was like, "No, I'm not available." So they got like the guy that kind of looks like him. Like,
Yeah. I can see it.
It's weird considering how many times like Joseph Gordon-Levitt has been attached to a project recently, and it like they went with somebody else at the last minute. It feels like he was supposed to be Dream for Sandman, but
Really?
they went with someone else instead.
Huh.
He's a Twitter goat.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yes.
Don't have Twitter anymore. I decided to choose life.
Well, he posts his same shit goes to Facebook too. Even his fake Facebook posts and Twitter posts are the same.
I mean,
Okay,
I
well,
only have Twitter because I thrive off negativity.
when does the Sandman show come out?
Not soon
on
enough.
Netflix.
I'll look it up.
I want it now.
It's weird it's going to be on Netflix because it's technically a DC show, and most of the DC shows are on HBO Max.
I don't think they own any of those Vertigo titles though.
Oh, I thought Vertigo was 100% DC now because every Vertigo comic got republished into DC Black Label.
But I think like, what is it? There's something with the Watchmen because the Watchmen show was on HBO, so I think it can go wherever it wants. Like I think their rights with their like movies and shows is different than it doesn't have to go because like I can't imagine that Watchmen show would have done good on the whatever. Do they even have the DC thing anymore? Or is it just HBO now?
It's just HBO.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as HBO Max launched, the DC app died.
Oh yeah, the DC Universe app. Yeah, I used to have.
Yeah,
that.
it was a great app. When it first came out, because it was only like $4 a month, and it had Titans and Harley Quinn and Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
And then it all went to HBO Max. Well, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I mean, I got physical.
And if it wasn't for the DC app, we wouldn't have had Titans or Harley Quinn and all that. So
yeah. Yeah, I just wasn't fond of the idea of digital comics.
Somebody's watching me.
And we all just started watching the movie again.
Yep, it happens. Remember, folks, every time we just watch the movie, drink.
See, Sunzilla asks what we think of Spider-Man No Way Home.
So good.
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't
So
seen
good.
it.
Saw it twice in theaters.
It was good.
Oh yeah. Second
really
time I
enjoyed
saw
it.
it in theaters, like when I left the theater, I had to drink chocolate milk because if you remember Amazing Spider-Man, the first one, that's how Uncle Ben died. He died over a bottle of chocolate milk. So I legit bought the closest Nesquik bottle I could find, and yeah.
Nice.
I mean, there's obviously some plot holes and inconsistencies with it, but overall, it's good for an MCU movie. I can argue it's more of a Sony movie. It's really good. It's really good.
Ooh.
Oh, for the Harley Quinn show, Val, I think you'd like it. It's really good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Harley Quinn.
It's like adult Batman, the series.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
it's
pretty
great.
much exactly. It's an adult version of Batman the Animated Series.
I still
Yeah,
need to
I
see
cannot wait
seasons
for
2
season
and
3.
3, but God, I was dying laughing in the first 5 minutes.
It's so weird because it looks just like the, so you just expect that same tone, and you're like, nope. Like my favorite episode is what is it when Bane's trying to teach like the villain kids like credit card stability, like just like you gotta get the equity in now. I'm like, oh my god, this is the most brilliant show I've ever seen.
And it's funny because they're making fun of Tom Hardy's version too.
Yep.
I mean, any show that has Alan Tudyk in it is probably already going
Oh
to be
yeah.
a gold mine.
Oh yeah. Resident Alien.
Oh God, I watched a couple episodes of that not that long ago. I was every joke lands so well.
Yeah.
It's
And he
a
was a good-
sci-fi show, right?
Yeah,
And he was also Mr. Nobody in Doom Patrol.
I have not seen that, but I want to.
It's good. It's Alan Tudyk
Oh, yeah.
narrating because his power is that he breaks the fourth wall and he's the narrator, so he could torture all the characters all he wants.
Oh my God.
See, Deus Ex Machina, like that's his power.
Like he
All
lives.
right, Davis. I
in,
think I
like-
just got an idea for the next Nerd Cage fight critiques.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, all these fights are awesome.
Oh yeah.
By the way, Nerd Cage fight critiques volume 2.
See, what you should do is you should take a shot every time Jay plugs something, and you'd be wasted.
Hey, I
I'll
could be
take
wrong.
it
Shameless
right
plug
now.
shots, everyone. Shameless plug shots. Let's do this.
I'm a whore. What can you say?
I know so.
Also,
Exactly that, Jay. Exactly that.
Don't forget to donate if you can. We are
Yeah.
doing this for charity.
You should shamelessly plug for the puppies, guys.
The puppies and the kitties.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the birdies and the bunnies from the little logo.
Oh
And
really?
hedgehogs.
No. They don't
Yeah,
need
that's-
our help.
Father, please let me kick his ass.
They do amazing things with their own fecal matter. Okay, gosh, just look at Sonic.
Think of Sonic every day.
I think Quentin Tarantino just did that shot right there.
I'm gonna pop your tea. By the power of the moon, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
I still like how they picked this. Be like, if you guys can do this, then you can go in a robot. It's fine. Don't think about it. See, you're thinking about it. Stop
You
thinking
have to
about it.
know how to fight with a stick.
Didn't they do the same thing in Mechagodzilla 2 in the Heisei version?
Yeah, but the fighting in Godzilla Godzilla 2, the pilots, they just sit down and press buttons and they don't, move as much in comparison of what the Jaeger pilots have to do.
See you, Will.
All right, take it easy, bud.
See ya.
I choose you. I think Report to the Shadow Dome should have been like the game tie-in title.
Ah,
Oh yeah, there was a Pacific Rim video game.
wait, what? There was?
No, there wasn't.
Yeah,
I was saying it should have been.
I
Yeah, there's not.
Oh,
It should have
I got all
been.
excited.
I said it should have been. Y'all, come on.
it's
I know.
okay.
That would have been cool. I really can't wait. I'll repeat it again. That
all
Dawn
right.
of the Monsters video game coming out on the Switch. Can't
Yeah,
wait for that.
it's cool.
oh yeah,
That looks great.
Yeah.
Giga Bash. Giga Bash looks like an awesome game. It's gonna come out on
Oh,
PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and
you
whatever.
get to
the
play
next
as a
console is.
building. The building
Yes.
is a monster.
And the building just gets bigger and just flattens all the other monsters.
Like, I feel like the DNA for a good Pacific Rim game was in Armored Core.
Oh,
You ever
yeah.
played any of those? Those were
Yeah, I
great.
played them. The one, yeah.
Oh, I was
you
gonna
just-
say Titanfall.
Titanfall
Titanfall's, you know.
feels more like Transformers.
Yeah, Armored Core would be bigger.
Yeah, those are like
Titanfall's
straight up
awesome, though.
mechs.
Titanfalls are like what
Did
AT-AT
they
size.
ever
like-
make Titanfall? Did they ever make Titanfall 3 or no?
No, they
No,
started
I-
making Ajax.
Uh-huh. Even though these games are like owned by different studios, I really want to see like what would happen if Titanfall fought Evolve.
Oh, that would have been interesting.
Some of the studio. Oh no, I was gonna say those weren't any of like those mergers I see, but I'm like they could be. Just Microsoft could just buy all of them.
Yeah.
You know, give it a long enough timeline, maybe.
Wouldn't be necessarily mad if they did. Like it'd be probably be better.
That kaiju looks like a street shark.
Awesome.
Oh god.
That's another shot we could start doing every time Charlie Hannum has to put on a shirt.
Yeah, every time. Yeah, there you go. Every time he's shirtless.
I'll take a sip right now.
Disney's over here taking fucking notes.
Okay, I'll admit it. He makes me want to get my ass off the couch and do something. So.
He just looks like Rick Moranis. So much like.
Oh my god, you're so right.
Like, honey, we shrunk the kaiju. Like, yes, that would be.
Who the hell's Rick Moranis?
Is that baby a kaiju? Like, what is it? Is it Honey, I exploded? No, what is the sequel?
Honey, I blew up the kid.
That's right. I was like, it's not exploded.
It was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, and there was Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves.
That's right. Yeah.
And then there was and then there was also Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the TV show.
Yeah, it was a cartoon.
Oh, it's the Dinosaur Empire.
So that's why T-Rexes were always so angry.
Well, you'd be angry too if you couldn't wipe your own ass.
But I wipe my own ass. I wipe my own ass.
That's what the tail's for.
And on top, and on top of that, I don't think you can have another T-Rex do it for you. So regardless, you're screwed.
You just have a really low fiber diet. Just let it all come out.
That I would fit into this shoe.
I hate the Wizard of Oz. I just want to say this right here, right now. I hate the Wizard of Oz, man.
What, the
Stupid red
movie?
shoes.
Oh, okay. I was
Everything
like,
about
what the fuck
it.
are you
Don't
talking
get me going.
about?
Don't get me going.
Weird admission.
The red shoes
Yeah.
reminded me of the Wizard of Oz.
We've
Rapist
already
midgets.
we've already gone over this during the watch party for the third Gundam movie. So if you guys want to know more on why Jay hates the Wizard of Oz, check that out.
Okay.
Hell yeah, she does.
Yes.
Her response
But,
should have been, I know.
Oh man. See, if the Pacific Rim universe was real, and we actually had Jaegers, I would not want to do a neural handshake with someone because they would have to see all the things I look at on the internet. So yeah.
It's like the ultimate web history. Like, no.
No.
It's like every time Tony drifts with someone, they learn about goatsy, they learn about messy tails, They
God.
they learn about the My Little Pony jar.
They learn
They
more
rip off
about
the helmet and just look at Tony and scream,
they-
"Come,
Just found it on
Hedora!"
the internet.
they learn more about the Tifa Italy thing.
I don't know what
Yeah.
that's all about, but I've seen it all over my like meme pages.
Oh, basically during a Zoom
okay,
call in the Italian Senate, someone streamed Tifa porn. But here's the thing: the lady who like opened the stream posted the link to get in there, so it wasn't a hack. It was more of some random person on Facebook just logged in and pressed the link and got in there.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just like the one thing you don't do in private Zoom calls.
huh.
Yes, Shay, it is true.
Newton.
Man, I want to slap Joe that day. I gotta turn this up a little bit here.
Yeah, me too.
I got the movie down because I'm like I said, everything's on my laptop, the movie and the stream. So I'm, I gotta like.
Ew.
I just find it kind of weird that the scientist is like as the information is being proposed, he's like immediately like, "No, that's impossible." I mean, I realize it's part of his character, but kind of strange for a scientist to do.
Yeah.
Dude just connected with a dead kaiju brain.
Idris Elba always cool and collective.
Oh yeah.
Let me get you in contact with my friend Ron Perlman. He's not actually playing anybody. This is actually Ron Perlman.
Goddamn shoot. That's my favorite line.
Ron Perlman's a G.
Where is my goddamn shoe?
Bad that everyone never get a Hellboy 3. Mainly because Ron Perlman's like 71 now, I think.
Well,
He can do everything. Him, like they need to make some sort of like movie with like him and Clancy Brown. Just like what is that? Like Grumpy Old Men? Like I would watch Grumpy Old Men with Ron Perlman and
that
Clancy
would be
Brown.
hysterical.
That would be epic.
I think they would have to sacrifice prosthetics if they wanted Ron Perlman back and do like a MCU like CG suit for him for Hellboy.
Yeah, but that ruins the fun, dude. I want to see
I
the
don't
full
disagree,
costume
but
again.
that's the only way I could see it working.
They never should have rebooted that movie. They should have just gave us
No.
the third movie instead of that
Yes.
stupid reboot.
Yes.
Yeah, they're about sex balls.
Even with all
Not
the makeup,
that-
it was still the Stranger Things guy. But I'm like, that's the Stranger Things.
And David Hayter wasn't a bad choice. It's just we love
I
Ron,
wish it was
you know?
David Hayter. You mean David Harbour?
Yeah, I was like,
Harbour,
that's my favorite hater.
Whatever. You know what I meant. David Harbour. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Metal Gear. Oh my
Sorry,
god!
I get me names mixed up.
Take care, Sunzilla.
Good night,
see ya.
son.
Adios.
Have fun with your wife.
Next thing you know, Jay's gonna start calling me Davis Hater.
You boy. You're like, what?
This He's getting all his Davids and Davises mixed up.
I'm glad your name is Davis, not David, because there's enough.
My
Davids
autocorrect
in
doesn't
the
like it
world.
because it always changes it to David. And I'm like, no.
Plus, I had a technology teacher back in the day. His name was Mr. Davis, and he was cool. So I kind of
Crap,
associate
it's
you with
Ebra.
Oh,
Sorry,
I
I'm
mean-
a vegetarian.
Okay, so speaking of which, Onibaba here does make an Ebra roar, like here in a bit. Like
really?
it's coming real soon. Just listen closely. Yeah. Just listen real close.
just there.
It's
There was a little trill there.
it's coming. Wait.
oh, that looks so cool.
Oh my gosh,
Give
son,
Ebra a
no!
chance.
I've given that turtle enough chances in my life. Okay.
There it was.
He already
there
said
it
he
was. There it was.
I'll go back and listen to it later. Now that I know it's there.
Damn it.
I was showing Terror of Mechagodzilla to my husband, and he was listening to the roar, and he's like, "That's in Metroid." I was like, "What are you talking about?" And there's like a scene, is like there's a monster, like a boss battle in Metroid, that has the same exact roar as
Right.
Titanosaurus.
Whoa.
He's right, because Super Metroid used the they called Toho to use some of the roars.
Yeah, it
From
was
the various
Anguirus
Toho
and
monsters.
Titanosaurus.
And Mothra. Super
Yeah, Super
Metroid still the
Metroid.
GOAT.
The lava monster has the same roar as Titanosaurus. You just did. They're everywhere.
I will never see that little girl and not think of Totoro-sama.
I thought that was so cute.
Yeah, that's a great story.
Totoro.
Oh yeah.
He actually told us that story at WonderCon.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
So like well before the movie even came out.
Powering down.
They're trying to turn it off and
Hey,
on
what's up,
again.
KJ? Ham Sandwich, aka my friend KJ, says tonkatsu. Yeah.
What up?
Yeah. Okay, so I am going to provide context for that. So him and I like to recommend each other anime a bunch, and I told him about tokusatsu, and he asked me, "Wait, what was that?" I was like, "Oh, tokusatsu, basically giant monsters, Japanese heroes, so on and so forth, yada yada yada." And he's like, "Oh, I thought you said tonkatsu for a moment," and that became our thing.
Bromance.
Yeah, and and instead of saying tokusatsu, he would say tonkatsu because it is pretty hard to pronounce. You do kind of have to get
Looks
the
the
hang of
same.
it. And,
Yeah, it really does.
yeah, and lately he has been pronouncing it correctly, but he still says tonkatsu.
You should have named your podcast Tonkatsu Cast. But like, where we talk about ramen and monsters.
I should probably do that sometime.
Oh snap! Wasn't
As
he
an
the
April
dude?
Fool's.
That bald dude with the mullet. Wasn't he in Blade 2, the vampire that
Yes.
Wesley Snipes killed at the end?
That bald dude
See,
with the
Guillermo del
mullet.
Toro
I think he was.
reuses the same actors. That was like the
Oh,
best
and-
stuff
and-
ever, by the
Yeah.
way, in Blade 2.
Oh yeah.
And he posted, "It's hard. I'm trying though."
Hey, as long as you're trying. Tony at a Comic-Con.
That is practical. That is practical.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, those goddamn shoes.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I
The
think the guy
drippiest
who
motherfucker
in
in the
Blade
entire
2,
movie.
he was also Rasputin in the first Hellboy movie.
Oh, yeah, I haven't
Oh.
watched Hellboy in a while. Okay. It all makes sense now.
And if there are any boogers on this blade, boy.
I mean, I sort of have a butterfly knife, but it's like it hasn't been greased in like years. So
He's got the scry glasses.
Yeah, he does.
Goggles?
man, I wish I could be as cool as Hannah Chow. My butterfly knife would be gold. I have gold shoes.
Hey, with enough spray paint and just enough charisma.
No, we won't be the same. Okay, mate. Okay, mate.
This would be the best movie ever if she just kicked him right in the dick. Right this second.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I agree with that, but I really do love Josh Brolin as Cable.
Ooh.
Hey, son, I never dissed Godzilla versus Destroyer, even though I'm not the biggest fan of it. I never dissed it, so just you can exclude me from your give so and so a chance. That you keep dropping, dude.
Bam.
And at that moment, he knew he
became
fucked up.
I was going to say, at that moment, he became a WWE wrestler.
Yeah.
Okay, why did he just spin?
The slap.
Let them fight.
But I saw the little slap that Beckett gave him.
For Christ's sake.
For Christ's sake.
But, Dad...
That boy ain't right.
I'm so curious why Stryker why he had like just that like the little ponds in the middle of his office.
Yeah.
I mean, if he can afford it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're the resistance. They're on a budget.
One is a bathtub and one is a sauna.
I will be right back. I have to go feed my dogs. They're getting a little annoyed.
All right.
And don't forget to donate to dogs if you can.
I was just gonna say, speaking of dogs, donate. Where are we at, by the way? I can't see it. Where are we at?
We're still at 100.
Yeah.
All right, the next person who donates $100, the next watch party is Daimajin.
Alrighty.
I heard him.
I don't have a physical copy of Diamond. No, I'm just kidding.
There's one on YouTube. There's one on YouTube. You don't need it. There's one on YouTube.
I know.
1080p and everything. So there ain't no excuse. We could do a Daimajin watch party. The second greatest kaiju movie ever made.
I had all this time. Why didn't I put on my other shoe?
Dang. When the ball was all screwed up. Ain't getting up from that.
Kuraga.
Oh my god. Really?
I feel like she's like in the giant snow globe.
Yeah.
You know what? A Pacific Rim snow globe would be awesome. Just an idea.
Oh yeah.
That would be kind of cool, actually.
Oh yeah, it would.
Oh yeah, that'd be a snow globe I'd want to die with my hands, and then I drop it, and yeah.
Hedera, and then he just drops it.
No, Ichiro.
Hello, little girl. My name is Jesus.
Idris Elba is the Black Jesus.
Now you're making me think of the Adult Swim show, Black Jesus. Oh.
Sunzilla wants you to know, Jay, that Gamera versus Gigan is his wife. He just really wants you to know that.
That must be a really shitty marriage, then. I'm just kidding. It's all good, dude. It's all good. To be fair, I'm sure that marriage is probably better than 98% of other marriages in the world.
In America.
I don't know. I hear they're always on the cutting edge.
I got
My
that.
mom probably hates me. I'm
Thank
Catholic and never got married. Love you, Mom, if you're watching, which I doubt you are. I know you tried.
But in the end, it didn't even matter.
Yeah. And son, you know it's all good in the hood, dude. I'm just messing.
My back.
And son, I thought you were leaving. I'm glad you stuck around. I thought you were leaving.
Apparently, you've made a mortal enemy.
Who, me?
Yeah, I will physically fight you if you ever utter that in my presence again, he says.
Come on, dude. I'm delicate.
Ah, yes. Dry ramen, jello, and what appears to be an apple juice box. The food of the future.
I can swing with it.
Hey, I'm fine with that. If that's our future, I can live with that. Apple juice is good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hashtag manchildism. I still drink from a juice box. Just saying.
Yeah. I usually if I ever do get a juice box, I just like cut it open and then just drink like a cup or like rip the top part off. I just can't handle that.
It's halftime, baby. It's halftime. What's going to be the halftime show, guys? The halftime show within the movie.
Sup,
The third act.
What?
Is it? Are we gonna get Snoop Dogg or what?
What the? What?
As well, let y'all know that a Sean Berry donated $20.
Whoa, Sean!
Yeah, Sean Berry, the Kaiju Fairy. Yeah.
Kaiju Fairy?
John.
I think he deserves a little better than Kaiju Fairy.
Dude, Sean's my boy, dude. I like we all pick on him.
John.
Plus,
Which, by the way, after the stream, check out the review I did on Akira Kurosawa's Dreams, which Sean did edit. Thank you so much for that, by the way.
Great video.
it's on
Really
my watch
enjoyed that.
later list, Davis. It's on my watch later. I will watch it. On my watch later.
I had to kind of like skip through it
Oh my goodness.
because I haven't seen the movie, but I want to.
Oh my goodness, I can hear him breathing. He's so cute.
He is best.
Well, to be fair, Derek, usually when I watch a Davis Titan Goji review, it makes me want to watch that movie. Go on my way and find the movie.
Yeah.
You know, thanks to like his Onibaba review. What other? There's a couple other ones that you got me to watch because I watched your review. So I'm just saying, like, yeah, he spoils the shit out of everything in his reviews, but you know what? That's okay. He makes you want to see these movies.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm start putting warnings on spoilers more often. So
Send out the red shirts. says Doomzilla.
Oh. Bye, doggy.
Oh.
I Oh my god, I just noticed that like the goggles that the Shiro Alpha pilots are wearing resemble the scope dogs from Bottoms.
Yeah, actually, if it wasn't for your videos, I wouldn't have caught that either.
Up Skull always looks like the what is that in Godzilla against Mechagodzilla when they show like the old skeleton.
I'm sorry, what was that?
All right, fuck shit up,
Oh,
bro.
right.
That's cool.
I think I'm at a different time than you guys are.
You might be a little bit ahead
Yeah.
because we
The
just
skull
got to
You're
doesn't-
that
definitely
skull.
ahead because
We're
I'm
left in Hong Kong.
synced. I'm synced right up. So
So
Cool. Let's see.
I always loved that he had that forethought to like kind of explain how the world would change at the invention of kaiju. Like there's an entire religion based around them.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Cole, just wait a minute.
Whoa,
Wait, how are we at
175.
175 already?
all right,
Oh,
Dynamite
nice.
Watch Party, here it comes, baby.
all right.
$25 more dollars. Let's do it.
Cole
We might have
Soul
had
David Davis
donated
is cool with that
5.
idea.
Yeah, we might have had a anonymous drop a big one.
I guess we did.
Huh.
Yeah, that math doesn't add up in the chat.
No.
What the?
Well, whoever you are, thank you. That's awesome of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's see.
Are you funning me,
Are you
son?
funning me, son?
You funning me, son?
His hand just covers his entire head.
Yeah.
And another life, Ron Perlman was a basketball star.
Well, he was a wrestler.
Laura,
Was he
thank
really?
you so much for the 25.
Yeah, he was a wrestler.
Oh,
in
did
the,
he?
I figure I rounded up.
Hey!
We just reached $200.
And for the
Alright.
puppies.
For the puppies.
Super tits.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Spirits Within watch party? I'm just kidding. No.
Oh, for the puppies.
Well, hi, doggy.
I'd been for an Advent children party.
What do you want?
Hell yeah, the thunderclap formation.
Nice.
Oh, God, it's so cool.
It's so shiny.
Oh shit, this bit here is cool too.
Yeah.
It's
Hell
a lot that they
yeah.
introduce all of these characters just to kill them off. Like, I think any other movie would have been like, yeah, those dudes over there. But this one is just like, you actually feel bad because they look so cool.
Yeah.
Like,
They
you
all
want to
have
know
a-
all of the things.
They all have their own personality, their own like moments to shine before they're inevitably killed off.
Oddly enough, a very similar thing happens in the original Mazinger Z manga, because like in the final chapter, it introduces a bunch of these characters, and then they just die.
Jeez.
It's like, oh hey, we have a bigger cast of characters. They have their own mechs, and they die. They all die.
Oh.
Did you care for them? Too bad. They're dead. Like, oh.
Davis, you said the famous line from our Apes video. And then they died.
Hey.
Oh, too late.
I remember reading the novelization for the book, and even in the book, they didn't say like the relationship of those two people. They're like, no one actually knew. Like,
What a shame.
they just like they said in the, like that they showed up at the thing when they all met up together, and like no one was. They were all too scared to ask like if they were brother and sister or together. They were just kind of like, They're there. And nobody knew their last names either. I think I remember that from the book, so they couldn't even like use that as a thing.
Huh.
Oh man. Oh.
Oh.
It's Blizzard from Primal
Pickle
Rage.
You have to bring up Primal Rage. Okay.
The fart monkey.
NetherRealm, if you're listening, please
I
bring
forgot.
that game
I
back.
want a new Primal Rage game so bad.
Exactly.
awesome.
Yeah, NetherRealm, you need to bring back Primal Rage.
I feel like of all the fighting games that need some sort of like revival or remaster, it's Primal Rage. Like,
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh. I just heard the crash, and then I looked over to the screen, and they were already out of the room.
They like to visit and they leave. I don't know. I think Nick's probably grabbing something to eat. They go where the food is. They're very food.
Food driven, yeah.
Hello?
Nuclear Pulse.
Oh no, our franchise is going to be ruined in one movie. Ah!
Oh no.
Actually, no, it wasn't Nuclear Pulse. That was Sonic the Hedgehog. He was running the
My
bases.
God. That's all Leatherback is. It's just a giant Sonic the Hedgehog carrier.
Yeah,
I wanted the one guy to be like, see, if we would have got the surge protector, no one would have had to worry about this. But no, y'all are cheap and we didn't get it.
We had to put it in the wall, Laura.
Oh, someone's cracking open a brewski.
A Diet Coke.
But it's been fermented for a few days.
Goddamn Kaiju.
Man, that fucking drip, dude.
I feel like these people were making a Yakuza movie, like a Takahashi movie, and then they're just like showed up for this set.
I like to think that Del Toro just knows these people. It's just like, yeah, you show up on set one day, wear your casual clothes, and then just stand behind Charlie Day for a few hours.
These are my Hong Kong friends.
That or they were shooting a movie and then Del Toro, Ron Perlman, and Charlie Day just kind of walked on set with a camera and started acting out a scene while everyone else just, what the hell is going on?
Oh, we're getting to like, was the boat in the trailer? The boat scene in the trailer?
Yes.
Okay. I remember feeling like I was like 6 years old when that was happening, and it was just like, fuck, this is so good.
Yes.
It's like Blade Runner colors. Blade Runner colors. There we go. That was a little much.
Blade Runner colors. Blade Runner colors.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it starts to fall apart there.
I'm
Derek, do you still get like mad at night and try to say toy boat 3 times fast?
No, I don't. I choose life.
Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat.
Hey, someone's been practicing.
I got it.
Yay!
Holy shit, I got it.
Hit the applause button, somebody.
Oh no.
Don't need a button.
Kaiju
Got
stare
hands.
down.
Are you making fun of me?
That should be like the ultimate seatbelt PSA.
It reminded me of the shot from Freddy versus Jason where Freddy's playing Jason like a pinball machine. Man, that line delivery just now.
Just give me the... Fuck you.
Ooh?
Oh my god. No, I just got the chills again.
Like, ooh.
Uh,
Yeah, they were all just about dead.
I don't know who decided that.
It was the robot messiah. He had like the aura coming from behind.
He had the god rays and
Metal
everything.
Messiah.
I don't know who decided to give Gypsy the like foghorn noise, but damn, it's so killer every fucking time.
It is.
Kick
Oh.
his ass! I needed that.
Oh, bear hug. Oh, I thought he was trying to crack his back, but no, he threw his ass.
Is this part where you can actually see like the stuff that comes out of the container, where there's like mopeds and stuff that come out of it?
Yeah, where he uses them as brass knuckles.
Oh man, he's got stubby little legs.
Which one of you assholes filmed me getting out of the bathtub?
Apparently, this kaiju forgets about leg day.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck leg day. It's gonna be all chest and shoulders.
So it's Luke Ferrino.
Yes. Oh god damn it! This movie never gets old.
So yes, I agree. Yeah, this is definitely better than definitely better than G 2014. Absolutely.
He's got a fucking rocket punch.
Punch!
Oh my god, I forgot about that. There's so many things now that I've seen after, like there's a lot of like the mech stuff that Andres makes me watch, where it's just like, oh, this is where this is from, where that's from.
Here we go.
It's like thank you, Mazinger Z. Now that I know that Pacific Rim was referencing you during the rocket punch.
Yes.
Bonk.
That was Jax's head smash fatality.
It looks so chunky. That's not cool. It's not cool, man.
Fat shaming the kaiju.
What are you afraid you're gonna hurt their feelings?
You were just making fun of him for not doing leg day, you piece of shit. Why are you making fun of him?
I was just, it was just a suggestion.
You were just body shaming before me, I guess. Whatever.
That's all right. I think we all body shamed Godzilla 2014 when that first came out. At least in Japan, they were.
It's so close. I love that.
The bird just later.
I was comfortable, damn it. If he would have just finished off with a rider kick, it would just put him in like
Yes.
it's a rider kick. Is that like the Zombieland double tap? Like,
Yeah.
Now we killed it deader.
Yeah.
Did they ever explain who gets Knifehead?
What do you mean? Like how
Like
Knifehead
who
died?
who kills Knifehead?
Knifehead died when Gypsy Danger.
I think
the
they
one-
established that he killed it
Okay.
and then walked off, and that's because I always thought it was like the fact that he was able to walk away was why he was like wanted him. But I always I figured out later. I think it's that he killed him and then walked off.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I love this. Kaiju was a little dude.
A mosh pit.
Those are expensive. All glasses are expensive.
God, this must have been a cool set to be on.
Yeah.
Where'd they film most of this at?
Oh, $20 of like Vancouver or something.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
Everything's
probably
filmed in Vancouver.
I love the way he put on his glasses.
It's like, maybe I don't want to see this, but I do want to see this.
It's gonna be the closest I'll ever get to a kaiju.
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about it.
Newt, get away.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this goes, boy.
I said no.
Yeah,
Oh,
here it
shit.
comes.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And
Right
I'm
now, the
10 years
sound on,
old.
and I know exactly how this sounds.
James Cameron's gonna be pissed.
We got another bot. Bonk. Donk.
Fuck yes.
Eat ship. Eat ship and die. Oh no, you don't.
Get back here. I was gonna say, he's like, get back here, you motherfucker.
I feel like that's how I run, where it's like really not that fast, but it kind
Yeah.
of looks like it's fast. Like, I'll be there. Coming.
And call that my Gypsy Danger run from now on.
Oh, we have another Russian bot in the chat. And it says, Vang.
I took care of it.
Boot that shit. Valerie or Dave or somebody, boot that shit. Lay the fucking hammer down.
Have you seen Godzilla 98? That's where I was. That's where I learned how to hide.
Oh, I love this bit here.
You know this was a last minute decision by Del Toro. Just like blitz drunk.
It feels like a Sam Raimi, like Spider-Man thing. Like, ooh,
Yeah.
just a little bit. Is this Hong Kong? Is this where this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so it's the same place as GVK.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looks less
Oh.
garish.
Oh.
Oh.
My favorite Godzilla designs. Admittedly, I'm so drunk on what's going on screen right now. I can't think properly.
You're like,
Give me
I
a
like Gypsy Danger, and you're like, shit, no.
Yeah. I will think of that and get back to you there, son.
Gypsy Danger is a Godzilla design, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh.
What's in your mouth? What's in your mouth?
I do that with my dog every once in a while. I'm like, what is in there?
That blue reminds me of Cyber Sub-Zero's blood in Mortal Kombat 9.
Yeah.
God, what a cool reveal.
I remember everyone gasping in the theater when Otachi like sprout his wings.
He's like, this isn't
Like, it
even
was-
my final form.
Yeah.
Remember when they wanted a kaiju wall? So it's Doomzilla.
That's an Ivy sword from
Yeah.
Soul Calibur.
What's that game called?
Soul Calibur.
Soul
Soul
Calibur.
Calibur. Yeah.
Yeah, you just said it.
Maybe we say it 4 more times, he'll remember it.
The one fighting game with Yoda in it, and Darth Vader, and Star
Yoda
Killer,
and Link and
and Link and Spawn.
Link. Spawn got screwed in that game, but Link.
Oh, that's not really a good description anymore since Spawn's in Mortal Kombat 2.
It would have been funny if they would have had a little parachute.
Mortal
come out.
Kombat Spawn made up.
I would have been okay with that.
This has the Gypsy Danger logo on it. You're like, yep, I'm
Yep.
okay.
Did the landing. Did the landing.
Damn.
I just want everybody at the Shatter Dome to hold up 10s and 9s.
You may have to settle for the bronze.
This
Fuck yeah,
world
I
legs
am.
don't get broken.
I have a sudden need to go skydiving.
She does it. She's like, that's just not quite the same.
Have you skydove before?
I would like to. I am that stupid. I will jump out of a perfectly good plane.
I'd like to do it
Oh, same.
just once in my life.
You think we could find like a couple other people and just reenact that opening of Power Rangers, the movie? In the big green?
Yes. Oh my god, I would do that. Immediately get it.
I don't know how that fundraiser made any money, but I don't, I don't
Yeah.
understand.
It's an Angel Grove fundraiser. How do you? More importantly, how is that place still open? Or he keeps giving him free drinks.
Just got a massive donation from the warehouse district people that own that. They're like, yeah, need to keep building this.
Yeah.
Riley.
This is everybody leaving Pacific Rim from the theaters for the first time. Yeah, this movie was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. I wonder if they just painted his old suit white or his white suit black.
Probably. Because it's
Yeah.
like the exact same, isn't it?
Yeah. I was trying to see if you could see it in like the chip paint, like the paint chipping
Yeah, you
off.
gotta cut costs somehow for this movie.
Yeah, true enough.
Guillermo del Toro racking up Legendary's bill.
I mean, he made it back.
Yeah. Like it or don't like it, this movie is 100% at the very least a cult classic.
Oh yeah. Like it's
Father, you
getting
have a
pretty
boogie
close
hanging.
to being. It's getting pretty close. It's getting pretty close to being 9 years old now, and once it reaches 10, yeah, it's automatically going to be a cult classic. by
It'll be
definition.
interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see how Legendary responds to it being 10 years old. Like, maybe we'll get a proper sequel.
Yeah.
Maybe a
I mean, the fact that
continuation
they
of
did
Into
the
Black.
series
I
shows
mean,
that there's still
if
some
I
interest
recall,
in it.
like I said, I haven't watched this in so long, but doesn't the movie like end? There's no
It does. Credits roll and then stuff happens. It does end, Jay.
I know. I'm saying they
I
don't leave it
think-
open
yeah.
for sequels. When I'm
Yeah,
saying there's no.
There's no sequel bait.
Yes, thank you. That's what I was saying.
I understood what you meant, but no.
Well, they do hint that
If
essentially
any-
there are people on the other side or something on the other side. So, I mean, it's not like they say, oh, they're never going to come back.
Like, if anything, at the very least, for this movie's 10th anniversary, I would like for there to be like a re-release in theaters.
Is there a 4K out or no?
Good question.
I'm not sure.
I think so, because
actually.
when I was trying to find this to run on Amazon, I think that was the option.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I'm saying like physically. Like, is there a 4K?
Yeah,
physical?
because I can't
Yeah,
watch
there
4K on the computer. So, yeah.
Yeah, there's a 4K release of it,
Yeah.
and Uprising right next to it.
Yeah, because it's like
Oh,
the
no.
black cover. I saw the black cover.
Sun for my favorite designs.
Gotta give it more than 5 minutes, man.
Yeah, I know. I've been drinking the soup of Pacific Rim. Oh, I will answer. I promise. I'm just in a movie mode.
That looks very like, what is it? What's the movie where they like shrink themselves down and like go inside the human body? That always kind of reminds me of that.
Oh, Fantastic Voyage.
Yes. It looks like it's very Fantastic Voyage.
I always thought that was Guillermo del Toro in that suit.
It might have been.
I don't think it is though. I think
No,
it's supposed
it's
to be one of his henchmen.
It's the one who played Rasputin in Hellboy.
Oh, the frog looking guy. Ooh.
Like walked around the long way. And I can't hit people in the-
I remember watching this and like not really thinking about it, but now you think about it, it's kind of a weird, like
Yeah,
that it was
the
pregnant.
the pregnant kaiju.
Like it's like just being strangled by its own umbilical. Like this is some dark shit.
Yeah.
Just because I think in the second one they like kind of say that they're created, like they're built, so it's like they built it to be pregnant. What do you want?
So, attack rate. Zeal attack rate.
Hmm?
I mean, let's see. They did say that the intent for the kaiju was to pretty much colonize the Earth themselves, like for themselves. So I guess. So I guess that was like a sort of means to pretty much, have a way to increase their population as they take over the Earth.
And
Oh, no.
Ron Perlman just had a Samuel L. Jackson Deep Blue Sea moment.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yep.
if only Deep Blue Sea had the same ending as this, though, that'd be hilarious.
yeah.
Where's my motherfucking ship?
Sam Jackson cuts his way out of the shark.
Also, I think it's like with the being like a live baby, it's always like I think we're so used to kaiju having eggs, like because I can't think of one where they have like a baby kaiju that didn't come from an egg.
That's true.
Yeah.
At least not that I can think of.
Although there are obscenely large eggs, where it's just like I don't think Martha eggs like that egg.
You know, I just realized this movie has the thing with shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It's like the anti
really does.
Quentin Tarantino fetish. Like you put shoes on those.
I was gonna
I mean,
say,
I
or was the ending to "There's Something About Mary."
I mean, I'd freaking buy some of their shoes. Be right back.
I have bought $700 shoes.
God. Then again,
I've bought $1,100 shoes. That's my max. That's my max.
Then yeah, I like comics that are kind of like that. So.
I didn't really like, and now because like I said, I watched Gunbuster recently. Like the radiation sickness is in Gunbuster, and he has the same thing as the male character. It's like, oh yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
I think it's even nosebleeds too, isn't it? Isn't that like the side effect that or is it just that he's weaker?
I think it might be both. It's been a while since I watched Gunbuster. I should really check it out again. That's a great show right there.
Biohazard. Sorry.
It's free on YouTube.
Yep, I watched it on YouTube, and I am certain that Discotheque is going to do a Blu-ray for it in the future.
Ooh, oh
Yeah.
because obviously Nick really likes Eva, so we want to watch it. But I liked it better than Eva. I'm surprised.
Hey, I mean, none wrong with that.
It's just like this is more positive. I like this a little.
I love his type acting.
Oh, that one skill.
Could you imagine if you just grabbed him by the back of his head and just smooched him?
This is where I tell you I love you. I'm
That's
actually married and have
awesome.
2 kids. You're like, oh shit.
Oh,
sorry.
awkward, but real. The ultimate drift compatible man, Idris Elba.
I go all the ways. You're like, okay, just oh, I love that dog.
Even that dog is in
Knuckles will
awe.
be your co-pilot.
Yeah, no kidding. Even the dog is in awe. So true.
You coming out? What do you want?
Yo, how tall is Idris Elba? Because like compared to like Charlie Hunnam, he's like
Probably says on I. Let me see.
now wasn't Idris Elba in the Uprising movie?
I would think not, considering what happened.
Yeah, seeing how he dies.
No, I'm asking. I've never seen it. I'm asking.
No, it is a sequel, so no.
Oh, yeah, we get the awesome speech.
I mean, there's flashbacks with him in it because that's
really?
his son,
Oh, okay.
which never made any sense because I don't know.
Oh, speech coming up.
Today.
He is 6'2.5".
Wow.
That's a good.
I don't know. I'd have to have the 2.5 in there. I keep forgetting he's Knuckles. It's like, why is there so much Sonic news on his IMDb page? I'm like, oh, that's right.
Yeah.
They should be playing that at every halftime in the locker room for every football game.
Bill Pullman would be proud.
I'm actually really looking
Shay
forward to those
says
playoff
that-
games tomorrow. Just saying.
Shay says there's something he's noticed the last few times he's watched Pacific Rim. The final showdown reminds him a lot of the one in the original Godzilla. They both take place under sea, and they're both simpler and and more muted than the slam bang action sequences that preceded them.
Very true. Good perception.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if they made the dog drift compatible? Who's gonna be my pilot?
Oh. No, they would have two dogs, and it would be a dog mech, and it would be adorable.
it just modeled after King Caesar.
That'd be great. Look, he's such a good boy. It's like, he's high.
I so can't wait for Moonfall next weekend.
Roland Emmerich, I'm good.
I have to see. I know it's bad. I have to see it. I have to.
I mean, I kind of like 2012. I think that was the last movie I saw from him. Didn't he also do Geostorm?
Yes, he
Probably.
did that. He did Day After Tomorrow. He's got a fetish for the end of the world stuff, you know.
Oh.
Oh, chunky boy.
Awesome dog.
There was a recent interview with Roland Emmerich where he talked about how when making Godzilla 98, he didn't want to make it, but he still wanted the money. So he tried to do it in a way where it's like, oh, I am going to purposefully screw this up so I can weasel my way out of this project. And it did not work out for him at all.
Honestly, if the movie wasn't called Godzilla, I don't think it would have been as the backlash wouldn't have been as bad, you know?
Yeah. Rewatching it now, like I take it as like the scary movie of the Godzilla franchise, where it's like it's almost comedic. Like there's definitely all like the DNA is there, but like too comedic to take seriously.
It's
Aubrey,
more Jurassic
like-
Park than Godzilla, basically.
Yeah, but Aubrey's
Like-
still like one of the worst characters in any monster movie ever.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm really surprised they had her in the art, like the cartoon. Like they couldn't
Yeah.
have given him somebody else. Bitch is toxic.
The cartoon wasn't bad.
No, yeah,
Dude,
the
the
cartoon's
cartoon
great,
is
but
awesome.
she didn't need to be in the cartoon.
No. Oh man, and I still think of that theme song.
Like basically everything that people made fun of the Godzilla series for, aside from its special effects, Godzilla 98 pretty much said, yeah, this is that.
Honestly, I'm gonna say I don't care who I trigger. Godzilla 98 is better than Godzilla 2014. Come at me. Come at me.
I mean, we're
We're
talking a film
entitled to an
franchise that's nearly 70 years old, all with their own different.
Like that he found the
takes,
toilet.
iterations, so on and so forth. I mean, nothing wrong with that.
It's just like at least Godzilla's not Godzilla, but the monster in 98 is prominent throughout the whole movie, and no stupid cutaways.
Dude, it was all by myself.
That's all. That's the only argument I need. And I'm sorry, Aaron Taylor Johnson's not a good actor, at least not in that movie. Bryan Cranston was the best thing, and they kill him in 20 minutes. So I'll take the acting, with the exception of Bryan Cranston, I'll take the acting in 98 over 2014. Awesome dog shot. I love bulldogs. Next to St. Bernards, bulldogs are our next favorite.
Why didn't they drop him off at the point? Like, did they? Why did they have to walk?
They realized they were in a movie.
Like we're gonna do chest deep and then go. We're like, okay.
The same reason they didn't build turrets on the breach. We needed a movie.
I never. Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Well, I mean, if they started to build turrets around the breach, then they probably would have found out and stopped that.
Not to mention the construction of the turrets would probably take a while. So,
I mean, compared to building a ginormous robot.
but like the turrets would be destroyed halfway while the Jaegers where they're built at, they're probably in a safe area.
Yeah, just make them out of the Gypsy Danger cannon arm. Just have a couple
You
of those.
just build them, you drop them in.
That can work.
I mean, obviously we weren't there, so we couldn't help them out. But next.
Did any of you guys catch that movie Underwater? With
no, I did not.
Kristen Stewart, thank you.
actually.
Yeah. I think of the every time I see these the suits for the Jaegers, I think of that movie now. They're awesome, and like especially the finale kind of has a Pacific Rim feel to it.
Oh, what do you think? What do you think of the finale, though?
I fucking loved it. I was so excited.
I'm like, what the hell? That just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I was.
I'll
totally
check
cool
it
with
out.
Yeah, it's
like
I'm not the biggest
isn't it?
Kristen Stewart fan, but I'll check it out.
it's worth at least one watch, I think.
Fair enough. That's a fair assessment, I'm sure.
We won't.
Oh, we got another Russian bot in there. It says Von Rent. Boot that shit. Whoever's got a wrench, boot that shit.
I took care of it.
All right. Davis laying the law down.
That kind of reminds me of like the Frieza entrance from Dragon Ball. Out of the ground.
It almost
He's
reminds
the
me of
tail of it.
Steppenwolf in the Snyder Cut.
Like, hello. Going.
Uh-oh.
Scunner's pretty cool. I like him.
Yep.
Stone Cold approves.
You know, Del Toro was just like, we need a bleeding robot.
Oh.
I've seen enough Samurai Jack. It's okay. We
I remember
bleed
that in
robots.
3D was really cool. Like, I think this whole fight in 3D was like the best part. If you were able to see it in
Oh,
3D.
yeah.
Oh,
But,
I
like,
should have seen this in 3D. That would have been awesome.
but it's cool because it was like made during the time when they would make them. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, like when the 3D movies came out, they'd be like, "Shit, we should like retro 3D it." But this one was like made to be 3D, so it was this like end part was amazing because you'd be like the stuff in the water would be floating, and it was just like it's probably the best 3D movie I think I'd seen.
Move, bitch. Get out of the way.
This always reminds me of Onimusha
There's your
1.
Godzilla versus Hydra reference.
All the way to the tip. That was great. Onimusha is another game that they're never going to remake, but they should.
I know.
I was really hopeful when they made that. What was it? It was a couple years ago. They did the HD remake.
The HD
of it.
remake. I still need to get on that. That was like, I remember being blown away by that because it reminded me so much of like Resident Evil, but in like feudal Japan. But instead of zombies, it was demons.
I was like, it's so cool.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about that one fixed camera feudal Japan game?
Yeah.
Yeah, Onimusha.
Was that
Called
made by,
Onimusha.
was that made by Shinji Mikami?
Maybe. I know it was a Capcom property.
Yeah.
Onimusha.
What's the other Mikami games? If you tell me them, I can tell you that. Because I'm trying to remember what else they made.
They action hack and slash. Creators Yoshiki, excuse me. Akamoto. Yeah.
They went on to do something else that was more successful, but they always went back. They always like wanted to make more Onimusha. I just can't think of who it is, or what the other thing they made.
There was Onimusha Soul, which was, I think, the fighting game, wasn't it?
I think so. I don't know if I played that one.
Me neither. That was in 2012, and then the last one was the 2019 re-release.
Oh, I was really surprised they killed the son. Like Pendergast made sense, but I was really surprised they killed the one dude. Especially knowing that they had escape pods, and for some reason he just didn't let him go.
Yeah.
That one looks like the colossal monster.
Oh yeah.
Anne Hathaway.
Yeah. You suck. Detonate. Wait, what?
Okay, given how big that explosion one was, I don't know if an escape pod could escape that. But damn.
That's,
Hey, that was
that's a very fair point.
That was me. That was me lighting up a fart.
Yeah.
I love that gag too, where it's just like the ocean gets blown away and then comes back.
I am Moses, motherfucker. You're like, okay. Okay.
Well, we did have that Jesus imagery of Idris Elba earlier, so maybe.
Literally parted the sea for Gypsy Danger.
Yeah. Surprised any part of the kaiju made it through that explosion.
I mean, only a chunk of it did.
That's a fair point.
Well, I don't even know if that's like its body. It's probably like a chunk of its.
It just looks like its tail. Like
It's just
that's
a
one.
dick.
That's
Just
the
right
left
there.
side. The left side. The two sides. Double rocket punch.
Bonk.
Cool.
You're gonna take me for a ride.
Ugh.
Now I want to play. I want to play that game now.
You're welcome.
That was the first game we ever played on Twitch.
Marvel's
Nice.
Capcom 2?
Yep. The best MC or MVC game.
Lord knows 3 wasn't a contender.
Yeah, Dad. You're off? Okay, well, I'm still streaming, so...
Tony, keep it down in there.
Dinner's ready. I'm kind of busy, Mom. I'm with my friends. They're on the internet. I'm on TV right now.
Oh man! Someone took a few drops of acid. Holy
Del
shit!
Toro. When he was making the scene.
I feel like he doesn't eat acid. I feel like if he did it, to be like, oh, this is what normal people say.
Yeah, he takes acid to be a normal person.
His perception of the world is completely different from us humans.
Always been the curiosity to solve. And it's called through an intent.
So speaking of Del Toro, I actually had the Pacific Rim art book, and there's a bit where Del Toro talks about his experience watching The War of the Gargantuas in theaters as a kid.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's awesome. I knew he
Yeah,
was a fan of like old school kaiju films.
No.
He talked about how how he would always go to this one theater, and I forget how he described it, but like it wasn't like a great theater per se, but they were playing some really cool shit, and that's all that mattered.
Funny thing is, Tim Burton also, I think he talked about how much of a War of the Gargantuas fan he was too.
And Brad Pitt.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
And Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt's the man, dude.
I also love how he described the movie. Like, that is the perfect description of War of the Gargantuas from someone who has seen it, but not in a long time.
And Brad Pitt's a metalhead. Like he's not one of those Hollywood people. He's a cool Hollywood dude.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Jesus imagery, bitch.
Countdown
Your
to
own
extinction.
Nuclear Jesus.
It would have been funny if it was like the aliens from like Independence Day or something. Like these two were really weird. Like they're all the same universe. Like oh my god.
Oh yeah, those guys die.
Not again.
See you in 65 million years.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chariot. Do it now.
Arnold,
Have you seen that
Arnold's a
image
joke,
of him for
man.
Zeus?
Yes.
Yes!
That was amazing. I thought that was fake.
It definitely looked it, didn't it?
I don't care. I'm all for it. Arnold's still a childhood hero.
You have to wonder, some of those famous people are like, see those Photoshop posters and be like, maybe if I tweet this, it'll get made.
Yeah, like Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger in a Contra movie.
Oh, that could be fun.
Yeah. I remember seeing like the fan poster for that, and the picture in the background made me go like, wait, what? So in this one, aliens did 9/11.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Xenomorphs did 9/11.
Oh my god.
I'm really hoping that this unannounced Dwayne The Rock Johnson video game movie, one of them could possibly be Contra.
I want to see The Rock as Shao Kahn.
Yeah, considering
that'd be
how
great.
they announced Mortal Kombat 2 like the day after.
Yeah, but the thing is, The Rock said it's a video game that hasn't been done before.
Shit.
Dig
I still think it's gonna be Minecraft, so you can finally play The Rock.
Fingers crossed it's Gears of War or Contra, but I don't think it is.
They're working
But
on
yeah,
it.
you're right, Davis. The timing was peculiar with the Mortal Kombat 2 announcement, and
Or
and
wait a
Dog,
minute.
Bomber
saying
Man.
he's doing another
You
video
could be
game
Mega
movie.
Man.
I'd be for it.
No.
Seriously, I'd be
about-
for it.
I'm talking about blue and yellow Mega Man from the cover of the game where he's doing this.
The fat one.
Or maybe he'll be Vulcan Raven in the upcoming Metal Gear movie. Who knows?
Oh, wow.
Ooh. That actually makes a lot of sense.
What's the Metal Gear game where you fight like the vice president at the end?
Metal Gear Rising.
Right?
Yeah, they should make that into a movie. I love that one. I couldn't fucking beat it because I couldn't do like the fucking slash thing, but I remember watching that game. It was insane. It's like Saints Row and Metal Gear put together.
Don't fuck with this senator.
What do you want? What are you doing?
That's gonna be
You're gonna
I
make
will
popcorn?
say,
Okay.
props to the movie for
Make up.
not doing the traditional ending of the male-female lead actors kissing at the end.
Yeah,
Huge on them.
but you know,
this movie
they're
is
close to
very
kissing.
much like this movie is very much the anti-Hollywood blockbuster if you really think
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah,
Like it stands
true.
against all the common tropes that you see in a Hollywood blockbuster. Says, "Fuck that, we're doing our own shit," and they do it 120%. God damn, this is still one of the greatest movies ever.
I know,
Yes,
it's
it
so
is.
much fun.
Here's my Thomas
It
Doll.
aged so well. Like there was nothing about this that looked old.
Yeah,
I was very
absolutely.
impressed.
It's
Yeah, no,
like
I tend to
every-
agree to that.
Yeah, like every time I watch it, it's like I'm watching it for the first time again. I'm always
Yeah.
blown away with just how great it is.
Boom, 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 boom.
It's a shame they never made a sequel.
It's true. We'll never get a sequel.
It
It'll
looks
never
Radiant
happen.
Black. Never mind.
Shut up, Conan.
You know what Radiant Black is?
Right.
No. No, like when it was showing like the character of the suits, it looked like Radiant Black, who's a comic book character from Image. He's supposed to be Image Comics' newest poster boy because you know Invincible is not really a thing anymore, minus the Amazon Prime TV show.
That's a really cool
Because-
shot right there. I love
Oh
that.
yeah.
I remember when this was done in the movie theater, I was sad because like I just didn't want it to end.
Yeah.
2 more hours. 2 more hours.
Please.
Where's the Snyder cut?
Yeah. Oh God, that would be
I'm sorry, there is no extra footage for Pacific Rim. Well, make more.
HBO will pay for it.
amazing.
Like I feel like in just this little credit sequence alone, you can see like on full display how much it was inspired by classic tokusatsu and mecha
Yeah.
anime.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Like it definitely gives off that vibe.
Boom, 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 doo, 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 doo.
Yep, here it comes.
Amazing. Oh, God.
Being reborn.
God damn shoot.
Okay, man,
God.
that was
Never old. Never old.
yes.
All right. Shay says I say this is the closest we'll ever get to a live action Getarobo. Minus the whole Gatai mech part, absolutely. Because I mean, if you know Getarobo, it's like the plot and the motives of the opposition. It's very much like the Dinosaur Empire in the original manga, and the way they drift is like it has the same philosophy as Getarobo, where when all the pilots are in sync with one another, that is when they're at their best. But,
Would you say like so? Say somebody just watched this and they don't really know that much about mech, but they really like this. Would you say like go watch Getter? Like, is that what you would recommend, or like what do you think would be like a good like sequel watch with this?
I would say Shin Mazinger Z Impact would be like a perfect follow up to a viewing of Pacific Rim. As Mazinger Z, I mean that's basically what revolutionized the mecha genre at its time with with super robots, and then maybe after that Getarobo, either Armageddon or Shin versus Neo, either or. And I'll talk more about just how amazing Pacific Rim is in a bit, but let's see. Derek, if you were going to answer Sunzilla's question.
Yep, I was just mulling it over. this is going to be really controversial. I'll probably get shit for it, but I really don't care. I think Final Wars is probably my favorite design.
Yeah, I mean,
He's got
that's
the
a
little
really cool
teepers.
design.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it. I don't care. Burning is another fantastic and iconic image. 54, Bio Goji, and probably gonna have to go with All Monsters Attack. Yeah,
Nice.
that's my design.
That's
choices.
good. Those are good ones, man.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right. So that was Guillermo del Toro's Pacific Rim. And I cannot stress this enough. This is a beautiful movie. This is a fantastic movie. And definitely a fantastic gateway drug into kaiju, mecha, tokusatsu, anime, basically lots of things. Like it's just phenomenal. And I guess we'll just go around in a circle and talk about our thoughts on this viewing. Gonna put away the timer real quick. Starting with Jay.
All right. So again, I wasn't too big of a fan when it first came out, but 9 years later, after the majority of the MonsterVerse was absolute crap, I feel like this movie, with the exception of Skull Island, I feel like this is Legendary's best monster movie. So yeah, upon this rewatch, and again, it was fun watching it with you people in the chat, and this fine chunk of humanity that's hanging with us on screen. I'm inclined to give it a 7 out of 10. It was fun, and it, like Laura
Only
said,
a 7.
this
Yeah,
movie's
it's like, come on.
that's generous for me. That's generous
Oh, man.
from me, okay? So I think it's aged very well. Again, 2013 movies seem to age well, like Man of Steel. This movie aged well, aged well. Yeah. So yeah, 7 out of 10. That's good. That's not booty sauce. So I don't know why.
I know. I am giving you shit, Jay.
No,
It's like a C. It's a C, isn't it?
They think 7's and 7 is good. I would never give an MCU movie a fucking 7. All right, so
that
Kill.
is
Seven's
fair.
good.
That's fair. All right, Laura.
I love this movie. It was really fun to watch again, especially given like all the mech stuff that I've been watching recently. Because I'm like, I actually get the jokes now. it was fun. So yeah, I would say I'd give this like a 9 out of 10. Like I love this movie. It was really fun to watch with all you guys, and we got the money for the puppies, so it's all good.
Yes.
Yes. Raised our raised $200, which was just our goal for the stream. So thank you everyone who chipped in.
Very, very cool of you guys.
Indeed.
Oh yeah.
Our random, like, what was it, $50 drop?
Yes, the
That was-
anonymous $50.
Yeah, the anonymous $50 drop. Whoever you are, you were awesome. Thank you.
Oh,
Hey, it
yeah.
was great. Awesome job for doing this. It's awesome that you use your platform for good things, dude.
Of course. And we have Cole who says 0 out of 10, not Godzilla versus Megalon.
Don't ever change, Cole. We love you.
All right, Derek.
Oh God. Even after all these years, like this movie, like it still gives me chills at just the right moments. The grand reveals, the costumes, everything is just this movie. Like it's, I would argue, maybe one of the best movies for like any tokusatsu fan. Like. From an American standpoint, rather, it's just done so well, and it's so much fun and memorable. Like you remember this movie, you remember anything from a silly quote to the amazing mech designs to the monsters. Like, yeah, this movie is bonkers good. 9 out of 10 for me.
All right, Tony.
I still give this movie a 10 out of 10. It's one of the greatest movies ever made in human history. I would be on Guillermo del Toro's I would be on my knees if I saw Guillermo del Toro licking his shoe, his golden shoe, thanking him for this movie. And yeah, there's
Anything
no other
else,
movie.
Tone?
Huh? Well, it's better than the majority of the MonsterVerse movies. There's no sequels to this movie, and yeah,
Never happened.
Nope.
Can you imagine if you would have actually done that for your stream?
No, I'm just thinking of the situation where Tony meets Del Toro and accidentally gives him a copy of Uprising to sign by accident.
Fuck you, man.
He's like bowing to him. He's like, "Can you sign this for?" Oh no, I didn't mean to give this to you. I'm sorry. Smacks him.
shoot me.
Please forgive me. Please forgive me.
I mean, I'm just sounding like a broken record at this point. What else is there to say about this movie? It's phenomenal. It's amazing. Like everything from a production standpoint, like it's transcending. Like they really don't make movies like they used to. Like like honestly, and it's just timeless. It's absolutely timeless. Like sure, some of the characters aren't really all that developed, but they leave an impression. They're memorable, and yeah, there are some little shortcomings in the writing, but there's so much that makes up for it that you just cannot hate it. It's easily forgivable. I fucking love this movie.
I can't remember a movie where I wanted to know more about like I wanted to like forget that it was a movie. Like you just want to know more about the world of like Pacific Rim. You feel like it's a real thing. Like you want to know how it works and all the different rules and everything.
Like, there are movies and there's cinema. Pacific Rim is cinema.
Yeah.
Like it. Wow.
Yes.
But yeah. That pretty much just about does her. Thank you all so much for tuning in to another watch party, and thank you all so much for helping us reach our $200 goal for the Animal Humane Society. I had so much fun doing this, and I am forever grateful for every one of those donations. You guys are the best. And let's all go around a circle and plug our stuff, starting with Jay.
All right. Nerdcage Live on YouTube, but more importantly, Nerdcage Live on Twitch. We're 4 followers away from being affiliate status, so please, if you're on Twitch, give Nerdcage Live on Twitch a follow. It would mean the world to me. And real quick, what I have coming up in the works right now, Fight Critiques Volume 2 with Master Daniel Pacina of Mortal Kombat critiquing 4 fights from awesome various fight sequences across cinema. So be on the lookout for that. That'll be premiering February 11th, Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope everybody can make that premiere. It's baking in the oven, and it's smelling really fucking good right now. You guys are going to love this shit.
Looking forward to it.
Subscribe to Nerdcage Live, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. Thank you very much, Davis, for having me on. I really, like I said, I actually like this movie a little more now than I did years ago. Watching it with good people certainly helps. So I'm always
thank you.
TokuTitanCast, and yes, please sub up all these fine people on screen. Thank you again, everybody.
All right, Laura.
I don't really have anything anymore. Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Of course, anytime. Derek.
Hello, I am Derek, co-host of a dead podcast called Bonus Commentary. I also do a D&D show where I talk about old Godzilla movies and then convert those monsters into monsters for your D&D home games. I'm currently working on the 4th script right now. It's a long time coming, but I'll get it done. I want to try and get them released by July. It would mean a lot to me if you guys checked them out. Bonus Commentary on YouTube.
Great videos, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Anytime. All right, Tony.
All right, I'm Kaiju Tony. I have a YouTube channel where I just do videos of whatever I feel like, ranging from stuff with jars or tanks or Italian Zoom meeting Senate calls, whatever. And a friend of mine let me borrow his capture card and this. So yeah, expect a video on this game soon, Climax Fighters. And I am also in Giga Hub.
Name for a game.
A what?
That's a horrible name for a game.
I was just thinking that.
The game. Whoa, wait, that's a bad game.
Edge. It's like edging the game. Climax Fighter.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, now thinking about it, that's a bad name. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Name of the Common Writer fighting game aside, I am also in the YouTube channel Giga Hub, where we talk about cool shit that you might not really care about, but we do. So give that channel a like and sub, and check out some of the cool videos there, like my review of pretty much anything that's Spider-Man related. So yeah, and I also play Final Fantasy 14. So I just want to let that out.
Let them know.
Alrighty. Well, if you're here, you already know how and where to find me. And again, thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you all so much for the donations. And thank you guys for coming on as panelists.
Thank you for having me, man.
Of course.
Always fun. Always a good time.
And recently, I uploaded a review of Akira Kurosawa's Dreams, which I believe to be his best movie just ever. I mean, that's also a masterpiece that everyone should check out. And when it comes to other stuff, I am writing that Attack on Titan the final season hype train, so expect more Attack on Titan related videos. Even if I have to lose part of my kaiju centric audience because of it. But hey, keep moving forward. Like what Aaron Yeager says, keep moving forward. And
but they're kaiju. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. and I'm a man of my word, because we reached our $200 goal. We're gonna do a Daimajin watch party in the future.
Fuck yes.
And as far as TokuTitanCast goes, I am currently juggling 2 student film productions, or will juggle 2 student film productions. One I am writing and shooting, the other I am directing.
Okay.
Yeah, so bits and pieces of TokuTitanCast. It's just going to be a whatever sort of basis, a when I can sort of thing. But I definitely want to do an Evangelion retrospective, as I did tease on my social media stuffs and whatnot. And going back to watch parties real quick, very soon it will be the 35th anniversary of Mamoru Oshii's Karabato Saga, and I'd love to do a sort of double feature watch party with the Red Spectacles and Stray Dog Karabato's Panzer Cops. So yeah, that's something I'd love to do. I'm sorry, Jay. I know you don't like Red Spectacles.
So excited with Daimajin, and now you have to do the red testicles, man.
Oh my goodness.
But I will gladly watch it again.
You don't have to, Jay. You don't like the movie.
I will watch it again because I'm prepared for it. I had a blast watching it with you and Sean, but I did not like that movie.
All right, but
oh Jesus.
Anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Because of your contributions and donations, you don't have to support the Patreon and TeePublic and whatnot. You guys have already done enough tonight.
But do it anyway.
We stopped the apocalypse of the puppies.
Yes. Oh damn. That's
I feel like eating one.
Enjoy life, stay safe, and good night, people.
Take care, everyone.
All right.
Bye.